And then all of a sudden, you know, we're outside and I'm believing I'm invincible again. And, you know, I break free from the police and I'm like, fuck. And I just start running at the cars on the road. You know, traffic's coming this way and I'm like, fuck, I'm invincible. If I get hit by these cars, I'm not gonna die. And I just start running head on at the cars. And then they start moving out the way and I'm just sort of like whacking them as they go past. I'm like, fuck, bro, why aren't you trying to hit me? And I'm, yeah, fuck, have a break. So yeah, I'm out on the road, running at cars are moving out the way. I'm thinking I'm invincible. I'm getting these really high highs, you know, euphoric highs. As I'm going at the cars, they're just moving out the way, and I start to think, man, I actually am invincible. As I'd swerve out the way, just going past me, I'd sort of whack them like, come on, somebody try and hit me. I'm testing the boundaries and I'm testing that I am invincible, that I can't be killed, that I can live forever, and that I'm part of this warrior race, this higher elite warrior race. And then this whole psychosis is my initiation into this warrior race, and I'm getting tested to the extreme. And once the test is over, you know, that's when the new life begins. So I'm doing all of that. As I'm doing it, I'm stark naked on the road. And then this fella in his car, he's in his car and he's yelling out, pretty rough looking dude. He's yelling out to me, bro, what the fuck are you up to? Get off the fucking road, there's kids around. And then I sprint up to his car, I'm like, what? And I open his back door up in his car. And he's looking back at me like this, and I'm like, what do you want, bro? What do you want? And he's like, fuck off, get the fuck out of my car. And then that's when this fella, Ringy, I didn't know his name then, but I'll tell you how I know him later. So Ringy comes up to me, sprinting up to me. He takes his shirt off and he's like, bro, cover up. And he's got he had a teardrop tattoo here and some kind of tattoo over here. Tall, skinny, moldy guy. And I think his mum's chasing after him, trying to stop him from doing something. So from there, Ringy comes up to me, tries to help me, put a shirt over me and that. And then by that stage, the police, they come. And I don't know what happens to Ringy, but from there on out, Ringy isn't there anymore. The policeman, he's come to take me. 2 police officers to come and get me, take me to Auckland, which is where I'm trying to get to anyway. So my head goes on the tangent. Oh yeah, we're going to Auckland. Oh yeah, Bowden Barrett. He's part of this warrior race too. That's why he's so good at rugby. That's why he's still the man. You know, oh, it makes sense now. He's part of this warrior race. He's done this initiation. He knows what I'm going through. He knows what I'm going to do. He knows what I have to do. He knows what we need to do for the plan to work, to help rugby, help society, all of that kind of shit. So it's pretty hard to keep up with the tangent. The tangents are just on full blast all the time. They're always rotating around and around. Fear, euphoric, anxiety, fear, excitement. It's just going round and round and round like a wheel, like a Ferris wheel. So I'm thinking, oh, yep, Peter, the policeman, he's called these guys to come and get me. These are Bowden Barrett's people. They're going to take care of me, get me to Auckland. We're going to get to his house. We're going to sort it out. And, you know, I'm fully believing that delusion. You know, I'm waiting there, sitting in the chair, and I look up to the right, and I see this picture of the devil above, like, in their office where they work, and I'm like, Peter, what the fuck is that, bro? And I was thinking, oh my God, devil worshippers, what are they, worshipping the devil or something? And Peter said, oh, mate, that's the enemy. That's who we're fighting against every day. And I was like, oh. And thinking about it now, I'm like, oh, that kind of makes sense, you know. They're fighting against the devil every day, the bad, the things that are bad in people, and seeing it from that perspective now, I'm like, oh, okay, that's the whole thing that they do, sweet as. But at the time, I was just like, oh, that's bad, we need to get out of here. By that stage, Peter's colleagues turn up, aka Bowden Barrett's people. They walk in, and I'm just like, looking at them, and I'm like, are you Bodie's people? And they're just like looking at me, and they're like smirking. I think they think it's quite funny. They're like smirking, they're like, they don't like engage with me. But I'm like, you must be Bodie's people. Yep, I'm ready to go. Put me in the car, let's go. So I hop in the car, And then from there, things really started to ramp up. So I'm in the car with these guys going to the hospital, and in the back with me, I don't even know their names. In the back with me is, I separate the two policemen into two categories. One of the policemen is on my side, he's there to help me, he's the nice guy. And then the other policeman is the prick, he's a bad guy, he's not on my side, he's not there to help me. And I start thinking this policeman is actually my ex-partner's new partner, and he's been hurting my son. And I just think, holy shit, oh my God, he's been hurting my son. And then I think, oh no, he's bad. So the guy in the back talking to me and pacifying me, keeping me low, keeping me down, he's a nice guy. And every time he sort of perks up and he's happy, I'm happy. When he gets quiet and the other guy gets a bit louder, I get scared, really scared and anxious, and start thinking, oh no, their side's winning, sort of thing. So we're driving up to Auckland, we get to the hospital, we get to the emergency room, and we're up in there, and I'm just looking at all the people in there. There's this like 90-year-old man, and then they're calling me to go through straight away, and he's sitting there bleeding, and then there's kids in there bleeding and hurting. And I just said to them, no, I'm not going in there. No, these people need to be helped before me. They need help. Look at that old man over there. He needs to be helped. So I'm like, you need to get him in before me. You need to get that little kid in before me. I don't really need help. I'm all good. Like, I can survive. I'm sweet as. And then the bad policeman, he starts to get a little bit pissed off. He starts to sort of manhandle me a bit because I'm cuffed up. And he starts to sort of manhandle me a bit and go, oh, hurry up, bro, like starts to pull me, and I'm like, oh, calm down, bro. And then we're going through, and we get through to where the nurses and the doctors and that are, and we're in there, and they're trying to get me to go to sleep. And by that stage, like, all of these bad thoughts are playing in my head. I'm in a hospital, and then that's when COVID was happening, and all the jabs and all the injuries from the jabs were happening. So I started being like terrified, like, oh no, this whole thing, oh no. And I actually put the bad policeman on the jab people's side and the good policeman with me. So he was on my side against jabs on the good side, and the other guy was on the bad side that were hurting people.